The spoken word series continues. The series that is powerful, profound, moving, and gripping. Octavia Nicholas continues to share her extraordinary story in poetry, as she has done in prose, this book, Surviving a Narcissist. Octavia, yes, it's true. Talk to me about this poem.
It's true. We listened to this other poem that said, If Only, where the narcissist was playing basically the blame game. So if only you did this, then this would be would be the outcome. But with the yes, it's true, there was in the poem as well where the narcissist would say, You think you're beautiful. I've been with more beautiful women than you. Basically, the poem that said, You said. So if we go back to You Said and you listen to You Said and now you come to Yes, it's true. So now this is like a response to the poem You Said. So it said, Your words made me stronger, shattered, I'm not broken, I saw you wrong. It said, Yes, it's true. So all the things that you were saying to me, do you think you're beautiful? I'm saying now, yes, I am beautiful because I am, fearfully and wonderfully made. So basically it's answering to all of the awful things that were being said. I am now responding in a positive manner. So basically it's to let people know that, the things that are being said to you, you don't have to dwell on that. You have to pull from within and know that most of the things that are being said to you, it's really just meant to break you down. They are not necessarily the truth. They're just said to hurt you, to bring you down, but you have to believe in yourself and believe that, yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm wonderfully and fearfully made. Yes, I have just as much to give. Yes, I bring just as much to the table, etc. So that's where that poem, Yes, It's True, came from. It's really a response to the poem You Said.
So you're literally taking words that were weaponized to hurt you, to denigrate you, to belittle you. You've taken those words and reoriented them to make you stronger.
Right. That's it.
How did you find the strength to do that?
To be honest, I've always been someone who has very high self-esteem. So I always believed in myself a lot. So when these things were being said to me, I knew for a fact that they weren't correct, because I knew who I was. I knew my character. I knew the person that I was. So I know these things were just coming from a dark place and from a place of hurt, trying to hurt me as well. So what I would do as soon as they come to me in my mind, I would just hit back and tell myself the opposite of what is being said to me. So it was easy to write this poem because it was almost like being triumphant and having a comeback to the things that were being said to you.
It's about resilience, isn't it? The poem about Yes, It's True. At what point did you write this after you essentially went through the triumph? Eventually, after things started to take a turn and you moved out of the relationship, what was that at that point?
This was done before. Because this was, as I said, it's almost a response to You Said. So this poem was actually done before that.
You would have had to essentially, during a very short period of time, during that same period of time, muster up the courage and essentially hit back at it. This was your response. This was your retort.
So after writing the You Said poem, then this is the next thing that followed in my mind. So you're saying these things to me, but then I have a response as well, and then I put that response down on paper.
Yes, it's true. I am beautiful. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. Beauty is more than skin deep. My heart is pure. My soul is rich. Those are moving words. And the point about your heart being pure and your soul being rich, you're essentially projecting yourself, it seems, as a complete opposite, poles apart from the narcissist, who was dark and foreboding and who is selfish, and about vitriol.
And then you know in the relationship that, you know, you've given yourself, you've given your all honestly. So going into this, I have no guilt, you know, or the shame is not there that I brought this upon myself, or it's because of what I did. Of course, as I said, we all take account, we should take accountability because we allow certain things to happen. But I knew that I did my part. I knew that through it all that, you know, my heart was pure. I had good intentions. So that's why I was able to say my heart is pure and my soul is rich, because I was able to give and then walk away from when I realized that it was no longer serving me and it would have destroyed me. I had that courage to walk away.
It seems that this poem is saying in life we create our own realities. We don't have to be defined by how people define us.
Perceive us.
Yes, it's true. This poem is going to be an inspiration to you. Take a listen.
Yes, it's true. Your words made me stronger. Shattered, but I'm not broken. I saw you're wrong. Yes, it's true. I am full of myself, full of courage to walk away, strength to keep fighting. I have peace since I left you behind. Yes, it's true. I am beautiful. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. Beauty is more than skin deep. My heart is pure. My soul is rich. Yes, I am an asset. I have love to give, speaking life and bringing comfort to the people I meet. You are absolutely true. I am more than enough. You cannot contain me. I am too much for you.